not the money he needed, and not the support he needed, and not the beds he needed, and not the anesthesiologists he needed, and not the blood in the blood bank that he needed in order to keep doing heart surgery. And so he went to the Sisters of Prophet, the Catholics, and they said, just come on out here. Come on out here to St. Vincent's. We'll build you a brand new hospital. We'll build you a huge cardiac wing. We'll build you 20 open heart operating rooms. We'll hire as many residents and interns as you want us to, and we will take care of it. You will never have another hassle with not getting what you need in order to do what you want to do. And so he came out here and turned this program here at St. Vincent's into the largest heart program in the Western United States. Shahs, kings, princes, queens, princesses, presidents from around the world would come here to St. Vincent's to have their heart surgery if they could have Albert Starr do it. He was doing 7 a day, and he would have his lackeys start open the chest, put them on the heart pump, and then he would come in and sew in the heart valve or do whatever needed to be done. And he made millions and millions of dollars. And of course, the hospital became massive, and St. Vincent's is a huge hospital today, basically all because of Albert. And it was really a pretty good decision on their part to bring him from the university. Now, when I was still doing surgery and going to the Portland surgical meetings, we would come down here once a month or so and go to these meetings and the Portland thoracic surgery meetings and things like that, because we did a lot of chest surgery out in the Dalles. And Albert was often there, and he would often talk because he was always presenting his latest data. He was a machine in terms of writing articles in the surgical press. But then you'd go home, and that weekend there would be some big charity ball, some charity party. And Albert and his wife, whose name was Victoria, were always there. And when you'd open the page, and there would always be a picture of Albert and his wife. And Dr. Starr is wearing Gucci, and Mrs. Starr is wearing so-and-so dress by so-and-so from Italy or something. They became the fashion icons of Portland, Oregon, and were that for many years. They finally got divorced, and they bought, so now they have 2 mansions up there on the hill, real close to each other. The word is always told that she just needed more closets for all of her shoes, and that's why they ended up divorced. I think another good part of the story was Albert was single when he came out here to Oregon. And Victoria was the weatherman on Channel 8, the NBC station. She was beautiful. She was blonde and tiny and gorgeous, like all weather ladies, right? Oh, maybe not. But anyway, he fell in love with her just watching her read the weather. And then he started driving down and parking in the parking lot at Channel 8 and waiting for her to come out. A little creepy, isn't it? Well, they got to know each other and they started dating, and they got married, and they were married for, I don't know, 30 years, 35 years or so. And he's still alive. I don't think he does heart surgery anymore. If you walk into the front door of St. Vincent's Hospital, there's a huge Donald Trump-sized picture of him, painting of him on the wall there of Albert Starr. And the place is still named after him and always will be. The Albert Starr Cardiac Unit. Pretty amazing. So there's a little piece of history that goes with a little bit of this. Okay, so the next chapter is on the blood vessels. We'll do that next. Following that, I think we have final chapter on immunity and lymphatics.